While both locusts and grasshoppers share a common ancestry and belong to the same taxonomic family, the Acrididae, the distinctive feature that sets them apart, lies in their behavioral and morphological transformations. This fascinating metamorphic process occurs under specific environmental conditions and unfolds through distinct phases within the life cycle of certain grasshopper species. The transformation into a locust occurs when specific environmental triggers prompt a shift in the behavior and physiology of certain grasshopper species. The key factors influencing this transition include population density, resource availability, and climatic conditions. When grasshopper populations become dense and resources become scarce, a cascade of physiological changes is set in motion, culminating in the transition to the gregarious phase. As grasshopper populations experience crowding and limited resources, the levels of serotonin in their brains increase. This neurochemical change triggers a series of physiological adaptations, including changes in coloration, body size, and behavior. The transformation involves alterations in the production of key neurotransmitters and neuromodulators, leading to a shift from solitary behavior to the gregarious tendencies characteristic of locusts. The behavioral shift is marked by changes in feeding habits, movement patterns, and social interactions. Gregarious locusts, unlike solitary grasshoppers, exhibit a tendency to form swarms, travel over long distances, and engage in mass feeding activities. This transition is not only a survival strategy, but also a response to the heightened competition for limited resources in crowded conditions. One of the most notable morphological changes during the transition from grasshopper to locust is the development of wings. While grasshoppers typically have short wings designed for short-distance flight, locusts undergo significant changes in wing structure and size. The gregarious phase is characterized by the development of long and powerful wings that enable sustained long-distance flight, a crucial adaptation for the collective movements of locust swarms. The transformation into a locust is not a permanent state for these grasshopper species. Once the environmental conditions triggering the gregarious phase subside, locusts can revert to the solitary form, and their behavior and physiology return to a state more typical of grasshoppers. The coloration and markings on the bodies of locusts and grasshoppers also display notable differences. Locusts, particularly during their gregarious phase, often exhibit a uniform coloration that may be more subdued and cryptic, serving as a form of camouflage within the swarm. In contrast, grasshoppers may showcase a broader range of colors and patterns, which can aid in blending with diverse vegetation types in their solitary phases. Antennae play a crucial role in sensory perception for both locusts and grasshoppers. Locusts generally have shorter antennae, while grasshoppers may possess longer and more delicate antennae. These variations in antennal morphology are associated with differences in their environments and foraging behaviors. Locusts, as part of a swarm, may rely on short-range communication, while grasshoppers, in their solitary phase, may use their longer antennae for more intricate interactions with their surroundings. Morphological adaptations in locusts extend beyond the limbs and wings to include features that facilitate their ability to swarm. The eyes of locusts are often larger and more sensitive to movement, enhancing their capacity to detect potential threats or locate resources while in flight.